A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold and controversial move, U.S. President Donald Trump has announced the deployment of hundreds of National Guard troops to the streets of Washington, D.C. as part of a sweeping initiative aimed at combating what he describes as a surge in violent crime. This decision comes despite local police data indicating a significant decrease in crime rates this year. During a press conference at the White House, Trump painted a dire picture of the nation's capital, referring to it as a crime-infested hellscape that necessitates a heavy-handed federal response to control bloodthirsty criminals and drugged-out maniacs. "This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back," Trump proclaimed, framing his actions as a historic effort to reclaim the city from chaos and disorder. The deployment will see approximately 800 D.C. National Guard members arriving in the district this week, with the possibility of further reinforcements in the days to come. Trump has also indicated a willingness to utilize the U.S. military if necessary, asserting that the safety of the public is his top priority. Unlike other jurisdictions, the president holds command over the D.C. National Guard, allowing him to deploy troops as he sees fit. This federalization of the Metropolitan Police Department, which places the agency under the control of individuals reporting directly to the president, has sparked controversy and raised legal questions. Critics, including local officials and legal experts, have expressed concern over the implications of such a move, suggesting it undermines the autonomy of locally elected officials. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser responded to Trump's announcement by labeling it unsettling and unprecedented, while emphasizing that crime rates are actually declining in the city. According to recent statistics, violent crime in D.C. has dropped by approximately 26% year-to-date compared to the previous year, with notable reductions in incidents of sexual abuse, robbery, and assault. The U.S. Attorney's Office has reported that violent crime in the district recently reached a 30-year low, following targeted efforts by local law enforcement to dismantle criminal networks operating in specific areas. Bowser highlighted the progress made by local police in improving safety and bolstering tourism in the city. Countering Trump's narrative of a crime-ridden D.C., "We are not experiencing a spike in crime, but rather a decrease in crime," she stated, noting that bolstered crime-fighting efforts have contributed to an uptick in business activity. Despite the pushback from local leaders, the D.C. Police Union expressed support for Trump's intervention, citing the challenges faced by officers in managing crime levels. Union Chair Greg Pemberton stated, "We stand with the president in recognizing that Washington, D.C. cannot continue on this trajectory. Crime is out of control, and our officers are stretched beyond their limits." Trump's announcement has drawn a mix of reactions, with some viewing it as a necessary measure to restore order, while others see it as an overreach of federal power. Critics have raised alarms about the potential for militarization of law enforcement and the implications for civil liberties. Justin de Benedictis Kessner, an associate professor at Harvard Kennedy School, cautioned that such actions could signal a troubling shift towards autocracy. "Mobilizing the military to control the civilian population is one of the first steps we see towards autocracy in other countries around the world," he remarked. As the situation unfolds, the administration is poised to implement a beautification campaign in the capital, which includes clearing homeless encampments and repairing city infrastructure. Trump's administration is also focusing on deporting foreign criminals and targeting local gang members as part of a broader strategy to enhance safety in the district. The president's framing of the situation in D.C. as an emergency has sparked protests from local activists, with demonstrations occurring in front of Lafayette Square. Activist Nene Taylor, co-founder of Free D.C., criticized Trump's actions as authoritarian, stating, "We will not stand here and allow authoritarianism in Washington, D.C. We are going to be here, and we're not backing down." As the deployment of National Guard troops commences and the federalization of the police takes shape, the implications of Trump's actions will likely continue to reverberate through the political landscape, raising critical questions about governance, public safety, and the balance of power between federal and local authorities. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.